4-2 Cubs have the lead. Kind of a rough start for Kyle Hendricks in the first. He leads by 2. On our Miller Lite game report, Kelly Kroll had a chance to work out with Kyle Hendricks. And he's really into yoga, Kelly.
Yeah, that was the secret, he told me, to his success last year. We heard all about Pilates with Jake Arrieta, but 4 out of 5 days Kyle Hendricks does yoga. I had a chance to work out with him before spring training one day. Early workout, but Kyle says between the balance, the flexibility it gives him in his hips, and then the range of motion in his upper body, he says it's been a huge part of why he's been so successful on the mound. And I'll tell you what, he did embarrass me a little bit because, guys, I was falling all over in the Warrior 2 pose and everything else, but Kyle Hendricks, that's the deal. The yoga, he really enjoys it. So there you have the story, the scoop now on Kyle Hendricks.
I give you credit for doing it. We were trying to talk JD into doing it.
Namaste.
That's right. I tried to wear the pink tights and everything. Kyle wasn't having that though.
He's talked about the breathing too.
Yes, very much so, the breathing, how it's translated, and he'll say, you know, you get in those really tough, uncomfortable poses. He goes, it's not real easy to breathe in and out slowly. You want to just get out of the pose, and that's kind of the same deal on the mountain in uncomfortable situations, right?
Thanks, Kelly. Swing and a miss by Aguilar. And I think because of his cerebral nature, JD, and this is something we all are guilty of, we tend to maybe downplay his athleticism. He's a good athlete.
Yeah,
He's a great golfer. We know that.
Yeah, he's a very skilled individual. I mean, you know, if you were throwing darts, you'd want him on your team. You know, playing golf, you know, he's probably not going to win a relay race. You know, he's not a real fast guy. He doesn't get paid to be a fast guy. He handles the bat just fine.
Nieuwenhuis with that nice catch to end the top of this fourth.
I think he should get into this thing now where every time he strikes somebody out, he does a different yoga pose, like downward dog or something.
I'm guessing he might not do that, but
like Rodney's got the Fernando Rodney, right?
The arrow?
Yeah, the arrow thing. We need to pull up some graphics of what these various poses look like. Kelly could give us a demo. Jump up on top of the dugout there.
Maybe Bernie Brewer knows some moves. So Nieuwenhuis draws the walk.
Yeah, that's something Nieuwenhuis does a fair bit of. Strikes out a lot too. Capable of stealing a bag.
Brewers making some roster adjustments on the fly. We saw Jared Hughes last night. He got the win in relief. Picked up Franklin 3 days ago from Tampa Bay off waivers. There's a drive out into deep right center, and it will go. And we're tied. Nick Franklin pummeled that pitch. It's 4-4.
Like making a new impression with your new ball club. Kyle had retired 10 in a row, and then the walk followed by the long ball from Franklin. It's your Ford home run replay. We are knotted up 4-4.
the answer. I'm asking you if you might have a guess, and I'll find it out. How many times last year would you guess Kyle gave up one home run in a game?
Oh, more than yeah.
Well, you know what the answer is?
Once.
One time he gave up 2 homers against the Cardinals on August 13th. That's it. 15 total. And he has yielded 2 tonight. How about how many runs he allowed? Most runs allowed in a game last year? 4. But you could argue, as you look at his game log from last year, he did not have a horrible start all year.
Yeah.
Struck well. Zobrist just in front of the warning track. 2 gone.
Yeah, that one caught a lot of home plate. And remember, Laz Diaz has been pretty generous there calling pitches off the edges. So just a little bit out of sorts here in terms of his command.
By the way, people on Twitter sent a YouTube of the Charlie Huff first pitch. It was not a strike, but it wasn't as bad as I remembered. You mentioned the Eric Gregg. Was it Livan Hernandez?
That sounds right, yeah.
NLCS against the Braves. He gave him a little, maybe extra latitude off the corner.
The guy of my generation that we all wanted back there was Frank Pulley. He was wide.
Big strike zone. Nice decision to charge that ball as Bryant gets Arcia, but Nick Franklin in his Brewers debut just did a game-tying 2-run homer. It's 4-4 after 4.
When did paying for airfare become so unfair? At Southwest, we do things differently. So differently, we invented a word for it: transparency. Transparency means we don't dream up ways we can trick you into paying more. It means respect. Because we don't just fly you, we like you.
Well, I love it. This piece is so you.
I know, right? I saw it and I was just like, oh, I have to have it.
Is it suede?
Suede.
Love suede.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Well, I love it. This piece is so you.
I know, right? I saw it and I was like, have to have it.
Is it suede?
It's suede.
I love suede.
That's why we're there with renter's insurance when things go wrong, but also here with a rewards credit card to help life go right. State Farm.
This is the Silverado Special Edition.
This is one gorgeous truck.
Oh, did I say there was only one special edition? Because actually there's 5.
Nice. Strength and style.
Which one's your favorite?
Come home with me.
Make a strong decision. Find your tag and get 16% below MSRP on select Silverado 1500 pickups in stock. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
For the 9th consecutive season, the Blackhawks are back in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Join Pat Boyle, Steve Conroy, and Jamal Mayers for the Blackhawks playoff preview special Wednesday at 8:30 on CSN. Final game today, and we're going to OT with the Kings. There's Jan Mariñez. Double switch. Hernan Perez is in as well, playing short for Arcia.
Mariñez did not work in the ball game last night. He worked twice in their season opening series against the Rockies. 0-1 2001 with a 4.50 ERA. Pitched 43 times for Milwaukee last season. A 322 earned run average. Mid-90s heater and a slider. Hernan Perez. He takes over at short.
Fastball strike to Zobrist.
Council hoping to get at least a couple out of Marinas here tonight.
Cued foul.
Do you know who Opie Otterstad is?
I do.
The artist?
Uh-huh.
He's the MLB sanctioned artist. He does the World Series celebration painting every year. He's got an exhibit going on now at the Native Gallery at the Water Tower Place. Started tonight, runs through April 30th. Opie is there tonight. He will be there tomorrow between 1 and 4. Well, I encourage everybody to go by.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Portraits hanging in the visitors clubhouse in Houston, and he did all these World Series celebrations. It's really great.
Yeah. A lot of different takes on the Cubs' victory. Some originals. There'll be prints available there too.
Oh, Frank Pulley was the home plate umpire, we believe, for the Charlie Huff.
Oh, really?
Outing. And other people on Twitter are saying it was the strike 3 that was called that was really bad to start that game. So
they got caught up in the moment.
Yep.
That's going nuts.
Two. Strike 3 called. No argument from Ben.
So you got to recalibrate. You had a couple ABs against the soft tossing lefty. Now you got a hard throwing right-hander out there who's going to play the power game. Heaters and sliders.
Russell's having a night. That's his 3rd hit. Single and now 2 doubles. And he had started the season 3 out of 18. 6 for 21.
It's the nature of early season baseball. You go from struggling to red hot in one night. Well, here's a segue for you. And we've talked when he first came up, he wears 27 because of Eddie George, the running back.
Right.
Eddie George is appearing in the Broadway musical Chicago, playing in Houston.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, good for him. this acting?
I have no idea. Back.
Now, I'm hearing some inconsistency here. You act as if Addison can hear you on that pickoff attempt. You could have done the same with Chris Bryant. You were saying Schwarber could have somehow subtly told him it was a changeup coming from Malone.
I could have just yelled it out.
Yeah.
Or maybe I should get a switch up here in the booth and I could turn a light on out there.
Ooh. Probably wouldn't be a good idea.
Kinds of chicanery in the history of this game. Part of the lore.
Well, it seems to be pretty widely accepted at this point. The Dodgers Giants shot heard around the world. That was a best of 3, correct? There was some sign stealing going on in that
during the pennant race.
Yeah,
going down the stretch, it allowed them to make up what a 12-game deficit in the standings. The Giants chased down the Dodgers.
Chased a bad one, which you tend to do with 2 strikes. 2 outs, both have been strikeouts for Marinez here in this 5th inning.
Brett Anderson made his Cub debut last night and really threw the ball well. As advertised, got a lot of outs on the ground.
Felt like the worst pitch he threw all night was the last one, and was not happy with himself. But yeah, I mean, he barely worked last year. By the way, as we discussed Brett Anderson, the Brewers just intentionally walked Javier Baez. And of course, the new rule is you don't have to throw any pitches. Just have the manager hold up 4 fingers to the home plate umpire. Good tempo.
He didn't do a whole lot of that. He's not a strikeout guy, but on that occasion he was able to elevate, but he was able to feather a little breaking ball in to get ahead of some hitters. Has real good movement on his 2-seam fastball.
First and second for Hendricks, who singled and scored in the 4th. Both runners will advance.
Two outs, moving on contact. Base hit will score 2.
That ball is fair, picked up, safe.
Base hit will score 1. But it's better than none.
A go-ahead RBI infield hit for Hendricks.
Just a beautiful little thing of beauty. A little swinging bunt to bring home the go-ahead run. His 2nd hit of the night. 2 knocks, scored a run, and driven 1 home.
Normally in that spot, the pitcher might just let the ball roll until it stops completely. However, if Marinas had done that, I think Baez would have tried to score. Swing and a miss by Almora. And I think it was going to be fair.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Not come completely to a stop, but it didn't look like it had any intentions of going foul.
No, unless they hit some kind of a rogue rodent hiding in the grass out there, it was going to stay fair.
Cubs with 11 hits, and we're only in the 5th.
Good feet by Bandy.
Yeah, you'll get a good look at Baez here too, I think.
Yeah, there's no way that's going to go foul. Yeah, and that's exactly the kind of play Baez loves to make. You know, he's just waiting, hoping he'd have an opportunity to steal another run.
Night for Russell. 3 hits and 3 tries. Ooh, deflected off the glove of the pitcher. No, they won't even get a throw, as VR couldn't handle it. If that ball is not tipped by Marinas, it should have been an easy out. As it is, the Cubs now lead by 2. Wacky.
Yep. Marinas certainly capable of making a play on that ball, but he would have been better off leaving it alone. You see where VR's position, he was right there. It was going to be an easy play for me. That was a shot at recovering it and getting it out, but once obviously he didn't get the handle. How about Albert? He hasn't hit the ball out of the infield tonight, and he's got 2 knocks. Maybe I speak too soon, but I'm assuming that's going to be a hit.
They haven't scored it yet. It is a single.
Well, you got Marinas backed into the corner here, and you got a slugger up there capable of delivering a knockout blow.
Fly ball to left field. Franklin tracking, and that will end the inning. Cubs, though, add 2 to their lead. They've scored in each of the last 3 frames.
We're already preparing for the postseason. It takes months to get it right. Every detail is important. Now it's time to suit up and uncork a winning season. Benny's is the official champagne provider of the Chicago Cubs.
Cubs win! Cubs win! Can you believe it?
Nice car. Not so nice scratch. Wouldn't it be nice if removing ugly scratches from your car was this easy? Now with new Finish Scratch Doctor, removing surface scratches is easy. In fact, independent laboratory tests have proven Scratch Doctor to be the best scratch remover available. Scratch Doctor with advanced microtechnology also removes paint scrapes, scuffs, haze, and swirl marks. So get Scratch Doctor.
#1 rated Scratch Doctor, available at O'Reilly Auto, Home Depot, Pep Boys, Target, AutoZone, Walmart, and other leading stores.
Never bad to be early, except in death and taxes and some other things.
You free for breakfast tomorrow?
I cleared my morning. What's our next move?
Don't think I'll ever forget what happened here today. You will pay.
You destroyed our family? You happy now?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Better Call Saul. Season premiere Monday night at 10, only on AMC.
Nobody should go to bed hungry.
That's right, Joe. That's why our friends at Binny's Beverage Depot donate $100 to the Greater Chicago Food Depository every time the Cubs leadoff man gets a hit.
Here's to another great year.
Hi, I'm David Kaplan here with a T-Mobile In the Loop update. If you missed it the first time around or the second, we've got you back here at CSN. Rain Man, an encore presentation tonight after Cubs Post-Game Live, a documentary all about Game 7 of the Cubs' historic World Series championship last November. Only on CSN tonight after Cubs Post-Game Live.
Hey, thanks, Cap. This Wednesday, April 12th, the Cubs play the Dodgers. First pitch is at 7:05, and up to the first 30,000 early arriving fans will take home a replica championship banner presented by MasterCard. For ticket information, visit Cubs.com.
Second two-run lead for Kyle Hendricks. Just came into the game to play short. And he swings and misses on a pitch pretty much right down the middle.
Perez, a valuable guy that he can play all over and play demanding positions too. He was in center field last night. Comes in for RC at short here tonight.
And on the hands and fought off foul.
Schinberger.
Couldn't get him to bite. 1-2. There it comes. It's low. First start of the year for Kyle Hendricks. Russell gobbles it up. All right, so it wasn't the first pitch in Marlins history, but it was the first out. Jose Offerman batting for the LA Dodgers. I don't think this game was shot in HD. We grabbed it from YouTube. Watch this.
Oh, that's right there. That's quality pitch.
He's even laughing. He's going, are you kidding me?
Nolan Ryan telling the story when he joined the Rangers. Charlie Huff was over there. And he'd go into the training room, and Charlie's workout, he'd be on the exercise bike with a crossword puzzle and a schmag working.
That was an eye-opener for me. As a young reporter walking into a major league clubhouse and see guys smoking 25 years ago.
Yeah, it didn't happen anymore.
No.
We used to get shots of Jimmy Leland sneaking one in the corner of the dugout. Henry Aaron. I remember as a kid seeing Henry Aaron firing one up, and I said, "No, Hank!"
He was a Milwaukee Brave and a Milwaukee Brewer to bookend his Hall of Fame career. Look out.
Fire in the hole.
John Maley, the hitting coach. Where's Joe?
Put that one. Nope.
Infield hit for VR.
Hendricks didn't get that one hop. Even Baez wasn't going to make the play with VR's speed. You know, we've seen Baez do some remarkable things on a baseball field, and you know, in his mind, he's thinking, should I go behind my back, between my legs? Any way to flip that ball towards first base. But a good no play by Baez, who at times will force the issue.
Joe uses the word chrome. Those plays that don't need chrome. Some do. Coaching staff deciding left-handed batters up there. They're not going to mess around. Thames with a single and a run in the first, grounded out in the third.
Contreras will be on high alert with VR on base. 62 stolen bases last year to lead Major League Baseball. Hendricks not paying him a whole lot of attention, and then don't be surprised if he snaps off a real quick pickoff throw to first. He's got a good one. James got some guns, my goodness.
The elbow guard. Shin protector, runner going. Throw a little late. Baez thinks they got him. VR led the majors in steals last year. That is his first of 2017.
Boy, a lot of quick going on right there. The speed of VR, quick feet, and strong throw from Contreras, and a quick tag applied by Addison Russell.
I think he got in.
Get a good look here.
Oh man, too close.
Yeah, I think he's safe. I don't think that's worth a challenge.
Joe will not lodge a challenge. Or can you only lodge a protest? You know that wild pitches are uncorked.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Mixing my baseball terms.
I think you issue a challenge and lodge a protest.
Lodge a protest.
He may have designs on third base here, even with a left-handed hitter up. He's a risk taker on the bases.
Meantime, 2-2 on Thames.
Away, 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 away has been the game plan thus far.
Swing and a miss, strike three.
Beauty. With a change up off the outside corner, Thames just couldn't help himself. With Kyle making the start here tonight, all 5 of the Cubs starters will have worked the 2017 season.
Broken bat fly ball. Almora got a great jump. He made the catch. And no collision as Schwarber was in the area. So good communication out there. And Albert Almora Jr. has played Gold Glove caliber defense since the day the Cubs signed him.
So the Ford F-150 just blew the doors off the competition by adding the new, more powerful, next-generation 3.5-liter EcoBoost engine and an all-new 10-speed transmission, cranking out more power and acceleration, more efficiency at the pump, and the most torque of any half-ton pickup. This is the Ford F-150.
Now get a 2017 F-150 for just $249 a month, or get up to $9,052 in total savings, only at your local Ford store.
Inside the rack houses of Jim Beam, thousands of barrels lay silent. But that doesn't mean they lay idle. In fact, inside each and every Jim Beam barrel, the bourbon is aging, building a fuller, smoother flavor that only comes from being aged 4 long years. At Jim Beam, our history's made from the inside. How will you make yours?
Monday, the playoffs are almost here. But first, your Bulls have some business to settle with the Magic. Stream it all on the go with the NBC Sports app, starting with Bulls pregame live, presented by Coors Light. Bulls versus Magic, Monday at 6:30 on CSN.
You can follow that guy, Patrick Mooney. Look at Ronnie Cedeno hit a foul ball August 27th against Pittsburgh. That's great. You can follow Patrick, our Cubs insider, at csnchicago.com, presented by nationwide agent Jeff Vukovich. Go to jeffvuk.com or follow him on social media. Nationwide is on your side. Cubs lead 6-4, batting here in the 6th inning.
Had a little bit of everything here tonight. 17 hits in the ball game, 10 runs, a couple of long ones, a couple of spectacular plays, one each by the center fielders.
Almora continues to hit. We had a great spring. Joe's going to have a tough time keeping him off the field.
Yeah, you love that defense at a premium position like center field. Guy who can go get him like that.
At the very least, he might become the Baez of the outfield. Games he doesn't start, he will finish with a late lead. And run scoring was really high about 15, 17, 18 years ago. Bryant swings and misses. You could get away with having a few guys who were below average defensively, but times have changed. Got to catch the ball. Rizzo swings and bounces foul.
Yeah, you go back, well, way back, right, into the 60s and in the 70s to a certain extent, and it was fairly common. Most clubs had it, you know, defense first center fielder, defense first catcher, defense first shortstop, and you know, a lot of times those shortstops were hitting about $190, and catchers wouldn't hit much at all, and as the game evolved, of course, the athletes got better, and you end up with a lot of guys who could do both, and that's obviously the best of both worlds. But I'm right. I think you're right that teams now are starting to drift back in the other direction, where in certain positions on the field, they're thinking in terms of defense first.
You set up these pretty elaborate systems of shifting game plans in terms of pitchers trying to get guys out, and you got to have guys behind those pitchers who can execute those game plans. So if you can't do that, you got to really hit. And I think we used to pretty much separate pitching and defense. But now you hear the term run prevention, and that's all of it. They're very connected.
Yeah, teams, when they put their rosters together, they got ground ball pitchers. They're putting an emphasis on finding guys who can make plays on the infield. Less important if you got an overpowering staff or strikeout staff that gets a lot of outs in the air.
Fourth strikeout for Marinas. Getting ready for the sausage race. Who won last night? I missed it.
Sure. But you said going in,
the hot dog was 4-0. Yep. I'll look at the standings tonight to get an update. If or when, however you want rather put it, the DH goes away, I think at some point, may take 10 years, it probably will, just with all the interleague play. Or not the DH going away, the pitcher hitting going away. I think they should change the DH rule, which I believe currently states in the American League you can only DH for the pitcher. I think they should say you can DH for any position player as well. So if you have a pitcher who actually you think can hit, maybe you can carry a shortstop who...
His self-esteem would take a mighty blow.
It would, yes. Defensive specialist. Yeah, you're right. You probably would never do it, but it's nice to have the option. Be able to DH for your catcher.
See, now I'm of the mind that I'm still pushing. I'm a dinosaur. I want to see the DH go away.
Yeah, I don't
altogether.
think that's possible.
That's probably not going to happen. No.
I think it'll either stay the same.
Status quo is the best I can hope for.
Or the NL will adopt the DH.
No, the commissioner, Rob Manfred, he doesn't like the DH, or at least he likes the way it is now. I think he likes the debate, to tell you the truth, which is kind of fun, you know.
The only thing that gives me pause is that we have so much interleague play now that it does seem equitable to have all of it have the same rules. Zobrist draws the walk.
What if there was a rule in place that said the home team could determine for every game whether there was going to be a DH or not?
Regardless of league?
Yeah.
Just open it up.
Yeah. You know, you look at the comparison between what your club would have as a DH versus the other team, and look at the skill set of the pitchers on both teams for that given day. Like Arrieta, you know. Arrieta's pitching today. We don't want a DH because our guy's a lot better hitter than your guy.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Strike called on Russell, looking for his first career 4-hit game.
Single double thus far.
Not going to happen here. Zobrist is forced. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 4.
Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy combines German-style Weiss beer with the taste of natural lemonade. It's as refreshing as refreshment. gets. Leinenkugels. Welcome to the Liney side.
A supercharged muscle car goes 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. The chain of an Echo chainsaw, 0 to 60 in 1.2. Gentlemen, start your engines. Power on and on.
Thursday on CSN, wrapping up their first homestand of the season. It's Cubs, it's Dodgers, it's Wrigley. Coverage begins at 12:30 with Cubs pregame live, presented by Fields Auto Group, or stream live on the NBC Sports app.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a chauffeur terrier.
Weather was good. This is heavy.
Pretty much a workout.
Rocky, heel! Rocky, come back! No! Break!
What the?
And we covered it February 23rd, 2016. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Really? No, relax, babe. I've got T-Mobile. It's all unlimited, so I've got unlimited access to all things MLB.
Are you sure that means all things?
Yeah, totally. Oh. Good morning, Bryce.
Dude, what time is it?
Funny filter time. Say something funny. I'm not that funny. Yeah, still kind of funny. Thanks. I got unlimited data, so we can just keep going if you want.
That's how he wakes up.
I know.
Like perfectly coiffed. T-Mobile One. Stream, post, and share all things MLB on the fastest, most advanced LTE network. Unlimited data means unlimited baseball.
Time now for the Giga Time moment, powered by Xfinity. Game 6, NLCS. Facing Clayton Kershaw. Kyle Hendricks went 7 1/3, gave up 2 hits, struck out 6, didn't walk anybody. And the Cubs won the pennant, 5-0 the final.
Kind of gives you goosebumps, doesn't it?
It does.
Well, it's been a little bit of a bumpy ride here tonight. Kind of weird night for Kyle. 2-spot in the first inning, then he went on a run, retired 10 in a row. Walk home run in the 4th. A little bit just a matter of the Brewers able to bunch some things. 3 consecutive hits in the first, including the home run.
We'd like to welcome those viewers who are watching the Blackhawks tonight. 6-4 Cubs lead here in Milwaukee. Connor McDavid fan in the ballpark tonight. The Blackhawks lost tonight 3-2 in overtime. It's off to the playoffs now. Bounced foul by Aguilar. The hot dog won again, 6-0.
Yeah, there's something amiss. There's something going on.
Called strike 3.
Diaz has been generous at times, expanding that strike zone in and out in particular. And Aguilar's got a little beef here, but that looked like a quality pitch.
Quality hot dog.
Yeah, I think there's some kind of there's going to be a scandal here before this is over.
Well, it was 1987, the 30th anniversary of Team Streak. As the Brewers early that year won 13 in a row.
I see. I see where you're going.
So maybe that's what's happening here.
So you mean the fix is in?
Yeah,
I mean,
they started the year 13 in a row.
They predetermine who's going to win the sausage race?
Maybe. Dale Swain, former Cub manager, hit a big home run during that streak.
Next thing you're going to tell me is there's no such thing as a tooth fairy. I like to think that the sausage race is on the up and up.
statue in the top row. Be nice to him, kids. There's Mr. Baseball. He called all those big moments in '87 along with Pat Hughes. Hendricks with strikeout number 6. 47th season. Ward C. Frick Award winner 2003. One of the best Hall of Fame induction speeches you will ever hear. And was a very good friend of the late Don Rickles. So a lot of the obituaries and stories about Don Rickles had quotes from Bob Uecker. Third ball is outside. Crazy note about the '87 team streak is that they later lost 12 in a row. They were 91 and 71 that year. Defies logic that a team capable of winning 13 straight could lose 12 straight, but it's a funny game sometimes. Franklin trying to bunt his way on. Out at first. Bryant to Rizzo. To end the inning, Craig Counsell wants to make sure, though.
Laz Diaz out trying to hold the Cubs on the field while Counsell makes up his mind whether to issue a challenge or not here. That's a good play by Bryant. On the move, slings it across the diamond. He's out.
No challenge. Cue the music. 6-4 Cubs. We go to the 7th.
Command the road in a new 2017 Toyota Camry. Thanks to a NHTSA 5-star overall safety rating and legendary reliability, peace of mind comes standard. And at such a great value, there's no wonder why Camry's been America's best-selling sedan for 15 years in a row. Tested, trusted Toyota. Right now, get 0% APR for 72 months plus $1,000 bonus cash on a new 2017 Camry. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
I got a phone, it beats.
Say hello to AT&T's best unlimited data deal and never pay overages again. So now, the whole family can binge, surf, shop, navigate, listen, game, stream, and more, all without the hassle of worrying about overages or running out of data. In fact, you'll never pay overages again. And remember, it's AT&T's best unlimited data deal ever. So get AT&T, get unlimited, and get everyone more for less.
To be in the Express, you gotta be able to ride. And I mean really ride.
Jack, wait.
Ma, I ain't no boy no more.
You don't know what's out there. It's dangerous.
This is something I have to do, Ma.
But the job only calls to a man who has what it takes.
You take this, and you go west as fast as you can.
Think we'll see him again, Ma?
I reckon.
How can you be so sure?
Because west is that way.
Anything that can happen will happen. Anything that can happen did happen.
What's next?
What's next?
What's next?
Seventh inning. Swing and a miss by Contreras. Cubs 6, Brewers 4. Nationals are mounting a comeback, trailing 13-3 in Philadelphia. They play the bottom of the 6th. You issue a challenge, you lodge a protest, and you mount a comeback. And you read a promo.
Let's do that. Folks, on Monday, April 17th, join the Cubs for the first ever industry night presented by Jim Beam. Restaurateurs, baristas, and concierges are encouraged to buy specially priced tickets for that game to receive a wooden coaster, pictured there, with a built-in bottle opener, also pictured there. That's presented by Jim Beam. For tickets, visit Cubs.com/community nights.
Pitch to Baez is a strike.
A slide ball from Mariñez. Pedro Strop was not available for the ball game last night. Obviously, he is tonight.
Ground ball kicks off the mound to Perez. He'll throw to first. Late. It's a hit for Baez.
The second off the pitcher base hit for the Cubs tonight. Ring is really good at deflecting, not so much at catching. First one was off his glove. This one's off his heel. It doesn't finish in a good position at all. Very erect and upright. No chance to field that ball.
John Jay will bat for Hendricks. Well, they may have had him.
Yeah, it was really close. Aguilar not able to hang on, so. Well, Jay up to pinch hit. Counsell out of the dugout. He's going to bring in his lefty, Sutter.
Suter. So pitching change in the 7th. Cubs lead 6-4, and we'll be right back.
Staycation? No way. I need a real vacation. One measly week to bury my work phone in the sand while sipping some crazy concoction. Is that too much to ask?
Hey, we hear you. That's why we created AARP Travel. You'll get inspired by all of the tips and tools you need to easily plan a simple getaway or even the trip of a lifetime. So pack your bags and bury your phone. If you don't think this is right for me when you think AARP, then you don't know ARP. Get to know us at aarp.org/possibilities.
What if there was a paint where each drop was formulated to be smarter? Even smarter than that. So if a color didn't go on evenly, it would balance itself out to reveal its truest, richest state. If a paint could realize the fullest potential of any color, you have to wonder, is it still paint? Aura Interior from Benjamin Moore. Only available at independently owned paint and hardware stores.
$30 for a vintage work shirt? Guess it's fashionable to look like you work with your hands. Our 4,000 ASE certified technicians can tell you, hard work ain't just something you wear. It's a way of life. Buy a set of 4 eligible Bridgestone tires at Firestone Complete Auto Care and get a $70 Bridgestone Visa prepaid card by mail. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
Those are well done, I think, by now. Time for the Weber sauces and seasonings call to the pen. Left-hander Brent Suter.
Saw Suter in the ball game last night. A little time with the Brewers last season. Long arms. Apparently does a really good Raptor impersonation, according to the Brewers media guide. Finesse style left-hander John Jay steps in, and throughout his career he's been good against left-handed pitching.
Baez, the runner at first. That ball gets past the catcher Bandy and allows Baez to advance to second. Domingo Santana into the game in right. Thames now playing left.
funky there. Looks like Danny got crossed up on that previous pitch.
James makes the catch. Yeah, and he was charged with a pass ball.
Something you don't normally see with a man on first base. There's the guy on second, and there's some confusion as to what pitch was called. Starting out as if he was going to have to block it.
From the 9 spot, 2 infield hits, an RBI, a walk, and a run, and a great catch out in left center. As he robbed Travis Shaw.
Started with the finesse lefty, and Marinas, more of a power guy, and then back to the crafty left-hander Suter.
Long run in and ball drops. Neuenhuis couldn't get it. Throw to the plate, not in time. Almora to second on the throw. 7-4.
3-hit night for Almora. 2 of the infield variety, and then this little flare into shallow center. He's leading a charmed life here this evening. Ball that high, you feel like somebody's going to be able to run under it. Sometimes the outfielder will read the swing. They'll see that big swing and get a little bit of a late break. Yeah, the freeze, maybe a half a step back before the moment of uh-oh. Maybe a good title for a book. Moment of uh-oh.
The Jim Deshaies story. Up. Caught by the shortstop Perez, and will stretch in Milwaukee. The Cubs have a 3-run lead as they'll head into the bullpen.
At Honda, we're proud of our heritage. Like with the Civic. It's stylish.
And fast, with great performance and handling. All things we learned building engines like this.
So hurry in to the Honda Dream Garage sales event.
Get a great deal on the 2017 Civic, a KBB.com overall best buy for 2017 at your Honda dealer.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Welcome back to Milwaukee. This is your Miller Lite game report, and Javi Baez making his 4th start in 5 games tonight. Joe Madden asked before the game, is it fair to call him the everyday second baseman? And Madden kind of laughed and he said, you know, all along I got to balance getting him, Ben Zobrist. It also means that I got to get Albert Almora Jr. and John Jay out there as well. But he goes, here's the thing about designating a guy as an everyday second baseman or closer or something along those lines. He goes, when it comes to baseball players, the second you tell them they're one thing and ask them to do something else, it kind of freaks them out. And he goes, in terms of the team I have and the type of guys I have, we are so flexible and we have so much versatility, so I don't necessarily like to put titles on it. And it's probably a good thing, right, guys? The way he shifts around all these players each and every day, and Javi Baez is one of those who can play in a lot of different spots.
Well, the other part is if you don't commit to something, you don't have to answer the question every day. If you then say, this guy's the starter, and then if somebody else gets 2 days, and the reporters say, well, what happened? Leave your options open as a manager. That helps you deal with that stuff.
Yeah, and you know, obviously he has talked to his players. They know his MO. They know the way he operates. And saw it last year with Ben Zobrist, where it got to that point where Joe said, you know, I got to find a way to get Baez some at bats, get him in there. He's too good of a player. And Ben was like, whatever you need me to do, I'll do. And especially when he's got his high ground ball guys on the mound, he loves this infield alignment.
And the other part is it is a long season, and there are a lot of innings to log at every position. So these are good problems to have. So it's up to the bullpen now to get these final 9 outs with a 3-run lead. Hendricks went 6 innings, gave up 4 runs on 5 hits. It is a sellout tonight, 43,080.
Santana, who came in the double switch, is on deck. And then Perez. Danny was a 41st round draft pick in high school, didn't sign. And then was a 31st round pick of the Angels. So he has exceeded expectations.
Yeah, fair to say if you're a 31st round pick, the expectation is that you're not going to make it.
Right. Played 70 games for the Angels last year, batted .234, hit 8 home runs.
Andy is out. He doesn't want to leave.
I think he's arguing the ball perhaps hit the ground. He's not going to win that argument.
So 1 away.
The legendary James Taylor returns to Wrigley Field on Monday, July 17th. Special guest Bonnie Raitt will be alongside. Don't miss your chance to see this rock and roll Hall of Famer. Tickets are available now at Cubs.com/James Taylor.
First plate appearance tonight for Santana.
Isn't Eddie Vedder getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this weekend?
The ceremony was last night.
Last night, yeah.
David Letterman inducted Pearl Jam. Pretty cool.
So he has to put HOF on his autograph now.
Right. Six on the fastball for strike 1. Good pitch. 2-2.
Yeah, stay right there, man. Don't overthink it.
Really changing up his delivery tonight. Fouled away.
Hey, Joe, 31 years of age. He'll turn 32 in June. Broke in with the Rangers back in 2009. Really didn't get established till 2012 when he made 70 appearances with Baltimore. See that 96 off the outside corner to a right-handed hitter. There's just not a whole lot they're going to do with that pitch. Laz Diaz, again, he's shown an inclination to call that pitch tonight, so a good chance you're going to get it called. In all likelihood, if Santana hits it, he's not going to hit it very hard.
Ball four. Good try.
Yeah, well, especially with Diaz's zone tonight, that easily could have been called a strike.
Last year, Pedro stroked through his fastball, according to Fangraphs, a career low 42% of the time. He threw his slider 1 out of every 2 pitches. We've seen a little bit more in terms of the fastball than the slider here in this first week, but a small sample size, so we'll see if that continues. Edwards. Joe Madden asked by reporters yesterday about the bullpen and really was singing the praises of Edwards. He said, you know, Wade Davis is the closer, but everybody else, he doesn't want, you know, you're my 6th, you're my 7th, you're my 8th inning guy. He wants everybody to be ready all the time, and feels Edwards can be used just about anywhere, and he'd be very comfortable putting him into the game. He's earned a lot of responsibility at a pretty young age here at the big league level.
Yeah, he's an emerging guy, and you look at the rest of the bullpen, they've all been through it, right? They've all pitched in high leverage situations during their career. Uehara, of course, former closer, Rondon.
And I got to believe that there's a huge value in unfamiliarity, right? All these guys coming up throwing so hard as Perez chases a bad one. 2 outs. Strikeout, walk, strikeout for Stroh. You know, if you're effective early in your career as a young, hard-throwing reliever, you don't get a ton of looks around the league. And that first year sometimes it can be a fooler, as Lou Piniella used to say a lot, but it's got to be really hard for hitters to try to figure out all these relievers. They face so many different guys.
Yeah, and they don't get multiple looks. It's 1 inning and gone.
That would be a wild pitch, charged to Stroh. So while we marvel at times in the postseason that these young pitchers emerge, I think of K-Rod with the Angels during their World Series run. I think it does make sense on that level. You get a guy who's not afraid, throw him in there.
love the story Ron Coomer tells about K-Rod when he first came up with the Angels when he was, 19 years old, maybe 20 years old. He was up a little bit at the end of the year, and then just was dominant in the postseason. And he said in their meetings before the series with the Angels, I think it was Gene Michael who had been doing some advancing, and he had a meeting with the Yankee hitters, and Stick said, yeah, and if they bring this kid Rodriguez in, you don't have a chance. That was the message.
And Coom was like, what? Say that again? He was right. In the Cubs radio booth.
Looking at the monitor going, what are they saying? What are they talking about over there? Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 22 pitches. I'm going to throw him a deuce. That's a term you don't hear anymore. Curveball, remember, we used to call it a deuce.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a good deuce. We're going to bring that back.
Okay. You think you're the man to do it. Swing and a miss. All the outs were strikeouts for Strop here in the 7th. We go to the 8th. Cubs 7. Brewers 4.
And here's the pitch. He got a hold of it.
It's Auto Nation's big hit. Drive home with big league savings. 10, 20, 30% off MSRP. New vehicle prices have been shattered. Shop over 100,000 cars and trucks in-store and online. Like new trucks, 30% off MSRP. At the Auto Nation Chevy near you.
Hey, take a look. I'm mapping out our entire mortgage application process.
Wow.
Careful. Everything has been meticulously placed.
Oh, but you know there are BMO Harris mortgage bankers that can guide us through all of this.
What?
Yeah, I just booked an appointment.
Wow.
But all of this, really neat.
It is pretty neat.
When a bank helps you every step of the way, that's the BMO effect. BMO Harris Bank. We're here to help.
Hello? This is she.
Is that the doctor?
Okay, wow, really? It's 2? That's great news, thank you.
It's 2?
Yes, it's 2. It's 2 for 1 windows at Feldco.
Feldco is offering 2 windows for the price of 1 with fantastic financing available.
2 windows for the price of 1 ends soon. Hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Apply for an all-digital, no-fee loan now at eClick Lending. eClick is located right here in Chicagoland and rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau. eClick Lending. Boom! Your mortgage just happened. Cubs lead 7-4 late as they bat here in the 8th.
Big night for Bryant. Double single, 3 driven in. Hey, you know, earlier you were talking about Jeremy Guthrie giving up all those runs in the first inning.
Yes.
Right? Or against the Phillies for the Nationals. Today's his birthday.
Oh. No.
Yeah. That's no way to celebrate your birthday.
Gave up 10 runs, right, in 2/3 of an inning. Ooh. And foul.
Whoa. A little late to react down there. Never hurt though. Good thing she didn't get whacked by that one. Yeah, 38 years old for Jeremy Guthrie. This is also the anniversary of Henry Aaron passing Babe Ruth with the 715th home run. April 8th, 1974, off Al Downing.
Shallow right. Diving attempt. It's on the ground, and Bryant's at second. He's got a double. Santana back on his feet. That looked dangerous.
Cubs now with 15 hits. There's been a lot of hard hit balls. They've also had their fair share of good fortune tonight. Infield hits and little pop-ups that have fallen. Santana had a long way to go, and good effort, but could not hang on.
Bryant, who started the year 0 for 14. There's 3 hits tonight. He is 4 for his last. 7. 4 for his last 7. I did a winter event in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and among the dignitaries was former Cub Bill Buckner. So in your mind's eye, you can see the Aaron home run, right?
Mm-hmm.
Billy Buck was the left fielder.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and he told me the story. He climbed the fence. It wasn't to catch the ball, it was to retrieve the ball.
Tom House caught it.
Yeah, he wanted to get the souvenir.
Was Gus Polinsky there?
I don't know.
Kenosha Kickers?
Oh, in Kenosha. No. They didn't run into him.
Perhaps you heard of him? Polka, polka, polka.
Gets by and allows Bryant to get the third.
Infield in. Anthony will go into pepper mode, choke up a little bit, just try to be real short and quick, like that.
Left field, twisting foul.
It's amazing how far a strong guy like Rizzo can hit the ball in the opposite direction with just a little short stroke.
At the AAA level, another homer for Ian Happ tonight, and Jamer Candelario, as he said, with the Iowa Cubs, has knocked in 5 runs for the 2nd consecutive game.
Yeah, hit a grand slam last night.
Those two guys are blocked at this level, but they're pushing hard. Infield in, 1-2. Inside, he held up on his swing. 2-2. Ground ball. Here comes Bryant. Go to the plate. He's out. Thrown out 6-2.
that ball off the bat. It's not a contact play. Should have stayed put. But
Cub fans, show your team pride with Cubs checking and an official Cubs MasterCard debit card. Only available at your local Wintrust Community Bank. Go to wintrust.com/Cubs to learn more. Member FDIC.
In that situation, nobody out, man on third base. Unless you get a high chopper, with that infield pulled in, you got to make sure the ball gets through. KB trying to get a ribby for Anthony. The Brizzo Souvenir Company trying to ring the bell. Tell how much he cares just by looking at his face.
Yeah. Hefty home run leaders on the Cubs last season. Bryant led the way with 39. A foul.
Skipping stone bounding through the stands.
Ball 4. Third reach for Zobrist tonight. 2 on walks. Here's Russell for the 5th time. 3 out of 4, 2 doubles and a run.
$15 hits for the Cubs tonight, but no long ones yet.
Malone, Marinas, and Suter have worked for the Brewers.
Needs to rethink it. They're working awfully hard here. He's made 30 pitches already. Fish ain't biting.
Kendall Graveman of the Oakland A's is no-hitting the Texas Rangers in Arlington. 1-0 A's in the 7th.
Green light him. Tighten up the batting gloves. Baby. Just pulled off a little bit. A little cutter that he's throwing 85, 86 miles an hour.
Bases loaded.
That's a good AB. Couple healthy cuts. in a favorable count, and then the ability to lay off that teaser on 3-2.
Derek Johnson, the pitching coach, heading to the mound. So let's go back to 1974. Off Al Downing.
Yeah,
Buckner. See, he was going over the fence to try to get the ball, and Tom House, as you said, ended up with it. That's a young Craig Sager.
Craig Sager,
yeah, left.
In the trench coat. Now, Buckner had intentions of jumping the wall to go get the ball. Did he think it was going to end up anywhere but in Hank Aaron's possession?
I didn't ask him what his intentions were after he got it.
He was just kind of geeked up about the moment.
Yeah. To Contreras. Base hit left field. Here comes Rizzo. Zobrist behind him. Cubs add 2 to their lead, 9-4.
Well, that ought to be enough. Great swing of the bat by Wilson Contreras. See it, center it. Dismiss the weapon. Sending some folks home.
It was just a matter of time for this offense. Strike on Baez, infield in, second and third, still only 1 out. They did give Contreras a double. Talking the game. Broken bat, fly ball, center field, base hit. Russell scores. Contreras crosses the plate, 11-4.
There is action in the Brewer bullpen. Craig Counsell got 2 1/3 out of Marinas, asking a lot out of Suter here tonight. I guess just trying to keep his powder dry to have as many guys available for tomorrow's game as possible. 17 hits.
And that will be it for Suter. I was thinking earlier, Zach Davies probably thinking to himself, I need to give my manager some innings tomorrow, as this bullpen has been used a ton. Jared Hughes jogging in. Cubs 11, Brewers 4 in the 8th.
Really? Oh, relax, babe. I've got T-Mobile. It's all unlimited, so I've got unlimited access to all things MLB.
Are you sure that means all things?
Yeah, totally. Oh. Good morning, Bryce.
Dude, what time is it?
Funny filter time. Say something funny. I'm not that funny. Yeah, Still kind of funny.
Thanks.
I got unlimited data, so we can just keep going.
Thanks.
That's how he wakes up.
I know.
Like perfectly coiffed.
T-Mobile One. Stream, post, and share all things MLB on the fastest, most advanced LTE network. Unlimited data means unlimited baseball.
Spring is on, and it's time to get growing. So while you're doing your thing, we'll do what we do best to get you ready to live life outside. As America's #1 professional lawn care company, True Green can tailor a plan that turns your ordinary lawn into an extraordinary one that will thrive and stay healthy throughout the year. Guaranteed. So start your True Green lawn plan today for only $29.95.
To take advantage of this offer on a Volvo S90, visit your local dealer.
Follow Cubs Baseball live with the MLB.com at-bat mobile app. Stay connected to the game's best players all season long with game day, live game video highlights, radio broadcasts, stats, news, and more. Download MLB.com at-bat today. It's your #1 app for live baseball.
Jared Hughes got the win last night. Facing pinch hitter Matt Caesar.
Former Pirate. Sinkers and sliders. There's that trademark sprint from the bullpen.
The plate. That one stung Matt. 2-2. Got a tweet from Don, who said he'd heard the story that Buckner climbed the fence. He knew that would be replayed a million times. He wanted to be in the video. I think that was part of it too. Yeah. Why not, right? Getting the shot, the iconic shot, ball landing. Count holding 2-2 on Matt Caesar. Cubs have scored in 5 of the last 6 innings. 4 here in the 8th.
I think it was Nellie Briles, the pitcher who performed the song about Aaron. Hey Hank, I know you're going to do it. Something to that effect. Just don't do it off me.
Perez will get it to VR. Will only get the lead man Baez. Who's your man of the match, as you like to say?
Oh, man. Probably Russell.
A lot of good choices.
KB's driven in 3.
Almora's
got 3 knocks.
Yeah, he's been on 4 times. Big catch in center. I might lean Almora, but yeah, you can't go wrong.
Tell you what, Albert gets a knock here. I'll give him my vote.
Okay.
I'm sure he will really appreciate that.
Challenge accepted, I'm sure, by Almora.
Rats.
But a 4 spot, and the Cubs have busted it wide open. It is now 11-4 in the 8th.
For the men and women in our military who serve all over the world, and for those who are waiting for them to come home, this is our way of saying thank you. Past and current military personnel will receive an additional military bonus on every new Hyundai, because you help defend our better way of life. And better drives us.
I am selling tons of Sinizos and common myrtles. It's because of the Buxa shortage. And with last summer's Fusarium blight outbreak, I had to load up on Potensis.
No one knows your business better than you.
Man, demand for my outcropping, it's crazy. Solid stuff.
And although you know what every part of your business means, we understand you want to be ready for what's next.
So, you need help with inventory?
Yes, exactly.
Here's where I think we start.
MB Financial Bank. MB means business.
Hi, I'm David Kaplan with an In the Loop update presented by Bob's Discount Furniture, home of untouchable values. All right, if you missed it the first time around or the second, we've got you back right here at CSN. Rain Men is an encore presentation tonight after Cubs Postgame Live, a documentary all about Game 7 of the Cubs' historic 2016 World Series Championship. Only on CSN tonight after Cubs Postgame Live. Back to Len and JD in Milwaukee.
Huge offensive night for the Cubs tonight. And remember, they trailed 2-0 as Kyle Hendricks gave up some early runs, but he would qualify for the win. Russell, Bryant, Almora, all with 3 hits. Justin Grimm, the new Cubs pitcher. Fastball strike on Thames.
Strop, 1 inning, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Grimm on for the second time. Boom.
Rays walked off against the Blue Jays 3-2 in 11. As Grimm makes quick work of Thames. There's a bases loaded walk into that game tonight. Brad Miller, the game-winning RBI. Game last night ended on an 11th inning wild pitch.
Yeah, an ugly ending to what was a pretty ugly ball game. Not a lot of scoring. There's not a whole lot of anything going on. that outside corner. Can't quite find it. It's elusive right now. 7-run lead. Now he's got to be willing to throw one right over the heart of the plate.
Ball 4. Aguilar came into this game 7 for 11. And he's 0 for 3 tonight.
Big kid, Aguilar, 6'3", 250. Hit 30 home runs at AAA last year. A little tardy on that heater.
Six-run 8 gave the Royals a 7-3 win in Houston. They got swept at Minnesota to start the year, but they've taken the first 2 games in Houston. Swing and a miss, strike 3. You know what this inning is looking like? The last one.
Yeah, a lot of red K's going up on the scorecard. That's 11 strikeouts for Cub pitching tonight.
Mike Napoli with a 7th inning home run off Kendall Graveman to break up the no-hitter. Oakland leading the Rangers 2-1. Strikes to Neuenhuis.
It's a menacing breaking ball. This one intended to find the strike zone a little bit smaller at 82, and then he snaps off 85 and makes it even bigger.
Swing and a miss. Carbon copy of the 7th. Strikeout, walk, strikeout, strikeout. So Strop and Grimm looking strong tonight.
When did paying for airfare become so unfair? At Southwest, we do things differently. So differently, we invented a word for it: transparency. Transparency means we don't dream up ways we can trick you into paying more. It means respect. Because we don't just fly you, we like you.
So I'm never gonna let you go. I'll hold you forever. Oh baby, I'ma let you know we belong together. We belong
home, your auto. Together, they're where life happens. That's why State Farm protects them together, to help life go right. Combine and save. Talk to a State Farm agent today.
At Firestone Complete Auto Care, hard work ain't just something you wear. It's a way of life. Buy a set of 4 eligible Bridgestone tires at Firestone Complete Auto Care and get a $70 Bridgestone Visa prepaid card by mail. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
Inside the rack houses of Jim Beam, every barrel's aged 4 long years for a fuller, smoother flavor. Our history's made from the inside. How will you make yours?
Only T-Mobile lets you stream, post, and share all things MLB. With T-Mobile One, unlimited data means unlimited baseball.
How do you get to Wrigley Field? Well, the Cubs suggest taking public transportation. They offer a free bike check located by the Addison Red Line station. For drivers, the Cubs provide free remote parking and shuttle service on night and weekend games. Information at the A to Z guide at Cubs.com.
Well, we can't wait to get back to Wrigley Field as we check out shots of the renovated concourses. Ballpark really taking shape over these last few seasons. Home opener. They'll raise the banner Monday night. Corey Knebel.
Yeah, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for our Brewers pitchers here tonight. And Knebel will take his turn. He's been in 3 games already this year. Good arm, mid-90s heater, and a sharp curveball.
He has a kid. He's got a name of Avel, right?
Avel Knebel. Absolutely.
Younger fans who don't know the reference might have to Google it. That's a strike. 1-1.
Oh, what a big deal he was, Evel Knievel.
Oh, yeah.
Wide World of Sports. Howard Cosell doing the play-by-play of his motorcycle jumps.
Two and 2 the count on Kyle Schwarber.
Rockies with a 4-1 lead over the Dodgers. They've hit 3 home runs off of Clayton Kershaw tonight.
Wow.
Arenado got him, and then Mark Reynolds and Gerardo Parra went back-to-back.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Big night for Bryant. Knocked in 3 runs.
He might be your man of the match.
He could be.
Rare is it that a player gets 6 plate appearances in a 9-inning game.
Former manager Dale Swaim, his theory was always offensively. And Bandy will make the play. If the lineup turned over 5 times, he said, you know, it's a good night. And as you say, this is now the start of the 6th churn.
Yeah, Jared Hughes with 2/3 scoreless, the only Brewer pitcher tonight to go unscathed. Everybody else got scathed. Malone, the starter, gave up 4 in 4 innings. Marinas 2 1/3 allowed 3 runs, 2 earned, and Suter pitched 1 inning, allowed 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned.
Will Ryan Braun be in the Brewer lineup tomorrow? He was scratched with lower back tightness tonight.
Brewers don't have a very big payroll. Those two guys eat up a whole lot of it. Garza will be a free agent at the end of this year. Brown's contract through 2020.
That sounds right. Yeah, mutual option for another season. So with what the Brewers are doing at the moment, you got to believe their general manager David Stearns has explored the idea of maybe moving Braun, right?
Wasn't there some talk about it last year with the Dodgers?
I'd say though, Braun would be fine with being a lifetime Brewer, but we'll see. Three and two, 2 outs. The pitch. We'll do it one more time. 98 on the gun from Knebel.
That's some good gas.
Ball 4.
Good work by Rizzo. Not going to give away an at bat even in a lopsided game.
On the ground, picked up by Knebel, and they get Zobrist, and we'll head to the bottom of the 9th. Cubs 11, Brewers 4.
It's not how fast you mow, it's how well you mow fast.
It's not how fast you mow, it's how well you mow fast.
It's not how fast you mow, it's how well you mow fast. It's not how fast you mow, it's how well you mow fast.
They're not just words to mow by, they're words to live by. The John Deere Z-Track Z345R with the Excel Deep Deck to mow faster, better. Take a test drive and save up to $250 on select John Deere residential Z-Track mowers.
Sawyer, you're in.
Me?
Yeah, playing shortstop. Hey, ball.
With more selection and savings, you get more brushes with glory at Meijer.
Nice car. Not so nice scratch. Wouldn't it be nice if removing ugly scratches from your car was this easy?
Now with new Finish Scratch Doctor, removing surface scratches is easy. In fact, independent laboratory tests have proven Scratch Doctor to be the best scratch remover available. Scratch Doctor with advanced microtechnology also removes paint scrapes, scuffs, haze, and swirl marks. So get Scratch Doctor.
#1 rated Scratch Doctor. Available at O'Reilly Auto, Home Depot, Pep Boys, Target, AutoZone, Walmart, and other leading stores.
The Bulls are vying for playoff positioning Monday as they face the Magic in their second to final regular season game. Coverage starts at 6:30 with Bulls pregame live, presented by Coors Light, and live stream on the NBC Sports app. Weston Grimm here in the ninth. He struck out 3 in the 8th. Keon Broxton off the bench. Has not started in this series after getting hit by a pitch. Hit mostly that flap. And also his nose a couple of days ago against the Rockies.